So what needs to go on a GPSR label? First of all, start with the manufacturer details. This is probably not your supplier in China, for instance. That is because as a brand owner, you are seen as a manufacturer. So make sure that if you own the brand, your details go on the product. And next, add the details of the EU authorized representative. And make sure you have a clear distinction in who is the manufacturer and who is the representative. And next, make sure you have a product identifier. So that could be anything ranging from an EAN, an SKU, or an ASIN. Basically any product code that helps you identify a certain variant even of a product. It has to be unique. And next, add any user instructions, warnings, age restrictions. The warnings, they come from your internal risk analysis, and the internal risk analysis is in your technical file. I will explain a little bit more about this in the next video. Just make sure you don't put any random warnings on the label. They need to make sense. And lastly, make sure that if you sell certain products, such as electronics, toys, or any food-related items, that you have the mandatory icons on there. Also, EPR has some mandatory icons in certain countries. So where does this information go? First, try to place it or print it on the product, if possible. If that's not possible, you can print it on a label and attach it to the product. If that's not possible, you can use your retail packaging and print it on there. And if that's not possible, you can also slip in a separate sheet of paper, print it on there and slip it in with the product. It just needs to be there when it reaches the end user. And make sure you have it in the local language of the country you sell to. So if you sell to Spain, it must be in Spanish. So let's go on with an example. In this case, it's volleyball knee pads. We have placed our manufacturer details here. We have our EU authorized representative details here. And we've made a clear distinction in who is the manufacturer and who is the authorized representative. And next, here we will place the barcode and the unique product number. From our technical file, we have one warning, because people could think it is a personal protective equipment. So we want to make sure that they do not use it in that way. So we have placed the warning here, and we have translated it in all the EU countries' languages, because we want to sell across the EU. So last, if you sell on Amazon, you also want to upload your details. First, they will ask you for the responsible person details. So you just click on Submit. In this case, that has already been done. You click on Submit and add the details that we just discussed. The same goes for manufacturer details. Go to Submit and fill in your company's details. Amazon sometimes also asks to upload the label. In that case, you have the label uploaded, and usually that's enough. In the next video, I will also explain about the technical file, which is also mandatory and also is linked to what goes onto your label.